Okay, guys, I want to tell you guys right here, right now, that I just want to tell you guys basically that the Roots are amazing. Yes, let's just talk about the Roots. Yes, a fan favorite band, hip hop band, and let's just talk about the Roots. So let's talk about Undone. Okay, Undone is one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. I just love it. I love this album. Black Thought for me slots into my top five favorite rappers of all time. What he brings to the table is so good. He brings you the full package. I like him on a song like Make My. I like the Roots overall on a song like Make My or One Time or The Other Side or Cool On, which is insane. And the Roots also gives you some of the best production that I've ever heard personally, like a song like off of Things Fall Apart. You just get this. I just love hip hop because of this. How how does the Roots in general just give you production, just makes you just sounds amazing, and how Greg Porn, Black Thought, all the guys, they just give you all what you want. And honestly, Undone is a perfect hip hop album. It's a 10 out of 10. Right next to the College Dropout, I think it's really one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. I don't think it's better than To Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City, but I think it is up there. But before we get more to the video, I need you guys to smash that subscribe button. If you guys like Madden content, YouTube tips content, music related content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I post pretty daily, so if you guys like daily content, this channel is for you. Now, I think that the Roots really, I think they're better than Outkast. Yes, Outkast, legendary, iconic. You got guys like Three Stacks, that just changed the game. I just think that the Roots just have Black Thought. Yes, Black Thought is just really just. It's not easy to gravitate to the Roots music, but when you get used to it, you get used to it. I mean, I think Undone is a pretty excessive, in terms of accessibility. I think that the Roots are really accessible when you want these great soundscapes or these great production that sound very rich. Go to the Roots project and you will just get what you want. Also, the Roots have some of the greatest hip hop songs of all time, like a song like Make My or a song like 100% Dumb D is just amazing. Where you get Malik B, where you get Black Thought just in their realm. When you get a song like Cool On, where I hear one of this crazy great vibe that the Roots give me, and it's just crazy. And Undone is one of the best concept albums of all time, talking about Redford Stevens. And it's basically his death in reverse. So basically, you have to listen to the song, the album from back to front, because it's in reverse, and you really just hear overall this the emotion that the Roots convey or the Roots give to you. I think that what these artists to bring to the table is just so meaningful, so significant to the trap. I mean, not to the trap. To Is so significant. It has to be in the game because it's overall. If you didn't have these great rappers, the game would just, I think it would be a little different, honestly, because Undone changed just the whole hip hop scene, and the Roots are just a really amazing group. Overall, Undone's a 10 out of 10. Things Fall Apart is a great album as well. I think that I like a rapper like Greg Porn. He's also great. Overall, everybody in the Roots do their thing. They're amazing. When they work together as a duo, one of the best rappers that give you these different these different moods. Yes, on a song like "Make Mine," you're kind of into more of a more melancholic emotion or a more melancholic mood, and then when you go to a song like "Cool On," into this more awake and more happy, or just more, yeah, just more awake type of mood. And I just love how the Roots are just so versatile of giving you these different things that you want to hear. Some of the best production that I've ever heard. Um, on a song like The Other Side, where you just get this it's just so amazing how they can just bring in all these different types of moods and sounds, and different like a melancholic mood or a more awake mood. How they could just give you all these different things is just insane. That they're just so versatile. They can do whatever you tell them to do. If you want a kind of more melancholic mood, go to Make Mine. Or you want to be in a more awake mood, go to a song like "Cool On." Or if you want to just hear the soft, like this, like the kind of interludes, the interludes off of Undone, at the end of Undone's insane. I just love how they just give you these great moods and these great production and this great rapping, especially from Black Thought. Black Thought is insane, one of the best in the game, 100%. Um, just great, man. I just love the Roots. So they're underrated too. Undone by the Roots is an underrated album. You never see anyone, giving them, some like at least a top five hip hop album of all time. I think Undone. I wouldn't say it's a top five hip hop album of all time. It's definitely a top 10 hip hop album of all time. Next to an album like, next to an album like The College Dropout, next to an album maybe like Ready to Die, one of the best New York albums of all time, from one of the best albums of all time from um, a rapper, of one of the best rappers in the game, Biggie. You got albums like, you got like a Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 Cent, one of the best. The one of the biggest gangster rap albums that you've ever heard. It's next to all these albums. It's next to an album like 2001 by Dr. Dre, because just overall what Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg did is, they're just fan favorites. And I think The Roots is definitely another fan favorite. I just think that overall it stacks up to an album like Ready to Die, to an album like, let me think. An album like The College Dropout, an album like a Take Care, one of the best classics. Well, I wouldn't think Take Care was a top 10 hip hop album, but I'm just saying that Undone just stacks up to the fan favorite albums, like the big fan favorite albums from the 2010s. I think that pretty surprising that it came out in the 2010s, because it kind of sounds more in the 2000s, because just I'm just saying, like, what they give you, it just really amazes you. It's really astonishing to hear the Roots on songs that are probably one of the best hip hop songs of all time, one of the best concept albums of all time. Talking about Redford Stevens and his, death. Talking, just overall, it's just really up there as a top hip hop album. People just have to talk about it more, because it's just insane, man. It's just insane. I think that, yes, it compares. I think it's definitely a fan. It's gonna be more of a fan favorite album. I hope when people watch this video, or if you've never listened to Undone by The Roots, you gotta check it out right now. It's one of the best hip hop albums of all time. Definitely top 4 albums from the 2010s. I don't even think, honestly, I'll be so honest with you, it doesn't compare to Nothing Was the Same. It doesn't compare to A Graduation. It's way better than that, personally, because the concept, the rapping from Black Thought, Greg Porn, the overall moods that this album gives you, from the production that you get is immaculate. This insane, man. It's insane. It's amazing. It just amazes you. It astonishes you. It puts you into this mood. It just gets you. You see, when you listen to one song, it just wants to put you. It just you want to go to the next song. When you hear the next song, you want to go to the next one, and so forth. Just gets you. Like you hear the first song off the album, it amazes you. Just go to the next one. The second song amazes you. Go to the next one, and so forth. I just think that it's just it doesn't make you want to stop. It just wants to make you go more into the album Undone because just overall the Greg Porn amazes you, Truck North Black Thought amazes you, Malik there's all these just the Roots amaze you as a whole. Just a great duo overall. Need to be talked about more. Yes, you have the Outkast. Yes, you have the Tribe Called Quest. Yes, you have the Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, you have the Run the Jewels. But you got to talk about the Roots. The Roots are really underrated. You got to talk about them more, and you will really understand what they are really about. That's it for the video, guys. Subscribe. I'm out. Peace.